Hey, what's up everybody? Mike here, and this is a kind of random video, but we got some big news today, apparently leaked or whatever, from the eBay shareholders meeting that took place just a couple days ago. And there is a lot of reports that eBay is planning to completely rehaul their feedback system. And I want to talk about why this came about and what could potentially happen. And at this point it's speculation, but there's pretty good chance there will be a big change in the near future, because when shareholders complain, things happen, which is kind of sad that a company like eBay doesn't listen to the people who are supporting the site. They only listen to the people who are profiting from it. So, all the sellers have been complaining for ages about the detailed seller ratings, but finally something is supposed to change here in the near future. The basic breakdown of events is there was a shareholders meeting, and one of the shareholders, actually uses eBay to sell things. And he had been selling things recently, and he got 2 poor detailed seller ratings on items he said that were false pretenses. Basically, someone left him low DSLRs, and he didn't do anything wrong. So at the meeting, he complained that the feedback system was faulty, and he had lost rankings. I guess he lost part of his higher ranking in the search terms because of the fact that he had a low detailed seller rating. So he complained to all the other shareholders that there must be a change in the feedback system because there is a huge flaw, and buyers can take advantage of sellers by extorting them or leaving poor feedback for things that weren't, necessarily an issue or weren't necessarily the seller's fault. Now, it sounds like eBay responded right away, whoever's running it, with, we're going to make a change then. We need to change something. So this is really good. I'm going to assume they won't remove detailed seller ratings completely, but I think what they will do is limit where people can leave detailed seller ratings and how people can leave negative feedback. They may, to completely eliminate the problem, just kind of remove the hurt that bad seller ratings leaves on your search rankings. They may remove that unless you have really bad, ranking through lots of reports of negative feedbacks or bad experiences from buyers. Personally, I don't mind the detailed seller rating. I think it's too easy to take advantage of a seller with it. It's very one-sided because sellers can't leave buyers feedback anymore, which is okay. But I think the fact that it impacts your search results and the amount of people that can see your items is a really poor system, because it can be pure luck that a seller hasn't had a bad buyer, whereas a new seller could have 3 bad buyers just because they have low feedback who are trying to take advantage of them, and now they can't sell anything on the site. Now, obviously, eBay's been pushing towards new products and becoming more of a competitor with Amazon, and so maybe we'll see a feedback system that is more product-based and less seller-based, or maybe we'll see a system that just kind of overhauls the search results in general. I think no matter what, some kind of change is needed because it's way too easy for the buyer to scam sellers right now. And it's really easy for them to blackmail or extort them, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully this will be a good change. I just kind of want to discuss it, see all of your thoughts on the situation. So first of all, if they do change the feedback, what do you guys want to see change? What do you want to see different about this whole system? Do you want to see the defect rating gone? Do you want to see it overhauled? What do you think is most important there? Secondly, do you think that feedback in any way should affect your ranking on Google item search? I personally don't think it should unless you have a huge amount of negatives, but I think the way eBay is when I click on an item, I look at the person's feedback anyways. So if they have poor feedback, I won't buy from them whether or not their search was high. So I think it probably shouldn't affect search too much. It's kind of crappy that you lose sales because maybe one person was unhappy about something. So what are your thoughts on the search rankings, and what do you want to see in the future of eBay's feedback? I just wanted to kind of spark some conversation, see what everyone thought here. It'd give me something to read while I'm sitting in the hospital and all that. So please comment. Let me know your thoughts. I really want to hear them, and I'll respond and maybe do a follow-up video once, some more information is announced. I do hope there's a huge change. I hope eBay starts making moves towards backing the sellers a little more, and I think it could only help the site and help improve things. I think the shift they've taken has really hurt eBay, and I hope they can, bring it back to where it used to be.